actually
This is at the
that deals with the final
Ghetto Fighters
solution.
Museum.
It was built in the mid-50s. You can see the museological aspect of designing exhibits back there compared to what you're going to see in a moment. So you have to understand that every exhibit here is not just an exhibit, but it's a place for a group to sit and discuss. Once a group book a certain exhibit, no one else allowed to enter it. It's not just a museum that everyone walks everywhere on his own freely. You have to book. I mean, if you come here on a private tourist, a visitor, you can walk around. But you know, when the room is booked for groups, one group, this is a classroom. Here we sit and discuss issues that are directly or indirectly related to the exhibit itself, or maybe something that is much larger than what the exhibit, for instance, about final solution. We talk about what does it mean to how the ideology of racism and how you label people on extreme, all kinds of extreme repercussions of crazy ideologies with leadership that comes in place in a certain time. The political aspects, sociological aspects, psychological aspects of the final solution. And also we go to the details, because you need the history as a foundation to talk about anything else. You can see that everything is very old. I mean, you don't use those boxes today. It would have been built today. But still, the exhibits themselves are, you can put them in a museum, just the way people used to build exhibits. Also, here, the people that built this museum are not historians, they're not professionals. They didn't hire anyone like historians or professionals. Some members were, like they said, some members were milking the cows, and some members started to collect the pictures, to put them together, the way they thought would be appropriate according to their philosophy. You can also see that the captions are in Yiddish here, because in the 50s you still have a lot of Israelis that speak Yiddish, so you don't find it anymore. The one very important, I may say, treasure that we have here is the Treblinka model. It's the only actually model, this one, that was built by one of the 70 survivors. Only 70 people survived Treblinka out of the close to 900,000. כן, מישל. כן, כן. אורחת? לא, אני כרגע פה עם קבוצה במחנות השמדה, ואני עולה לחדר לזכור את זה. אני לא יודע. גרציאלה, כן.
What letters are those pits?
אני עכשיו תכף עולה לחדר לזכור, אני עם הקבוצה, יש לי פה קבוצה קטנה מארצות הברית. אז זה באנגלית. אוקיי, לא, אוקיי, אז אני תכף עולה... את יכולה, אנחנו... תחכי, אנחנו כבר עולים לחדר לזכור, את יכולה לחכות לנו שם. תרדי במדרגות לחדר לזכור. אוקיי? אוקיי. Sorry about that. So anyway, this survivor, Yaakov Yarnik, he is a carpenter in this camp. That's why they kept him among a few others, because they could use him. This model also was used for the Eichmann trial as a testimony, and also for the Myanmar trial, the guy from Cleveland, right? Because he was here, Ivan the Terrible.
Will this part of the museum be renovated at some point?
Eventually, yes. There's a lot to be done here, and no money. There's a lot of symbolism here when you see on one end of this wall the prisoners, whatever pajama that they use on one end, on the other end the uniforms of the Nazi SS officer over there. And also it's important to see that since they are kibbutzniks and socialists, they chose to put this measure instrument symbolizing something about equality. They used to measure loaves of bread